Welcome to Gravitas, where ancient wisdom meets modern living. Are you tired of the constant noise and chaos around you? Imagine unlocking a superpower that can bring you clarity, inner peace, and stronger relationships. Welcome to the art of silence, on when to speak and when to listen. In this video, you'll discover how ancient Stoic principles can transform your everyday life. From mastering the power of silence to enhancing your decision-making and deepening your relationships, we'll guide you through practical modern-day examples that make these timeless teachings come alive. Stick with us until the end, where we'll reveal the ultimate secret to achieving a harmonious and balanced life through the power of silence. Ready to change your life? Let's dive in. The power of silence. Silence holds immense power. It is in silence that we find clarity, introspection, and a deeper connection with our inner selves. The Stoics believed that silence was essential for cultivating wisdom. By quieting the external noise, we create space for introspection and self-examination. This internal dialogue allows us to assess our thoughts, emotions, and actions, leading to greater self-awareness and personal growth. In silence, we can step back from the immediate pressures of life and view our circumstances from a broader perspective. This reflective practice enables us to identify patterns in our behavior, recognize our strengths and weaknesses, and make conscious choices that align with our values and long-term goals. Silence is not merely a passive state, but an active engagement with our inner world. Moreover, silence provides a sanctuary for our minds, offering respite from the relentless stream of external stimuli. Is FOMO getting under your skin? Don't sweat it. Subscribe, like, and comment to be part of the internet's elite. Let's make FOMO a thing of the past. In these moments of quiet, we can recharge our mental and emotional batteries, fostering resilience and inner peace. The Stoics saw silence as a means to cultivate a disciplined mind, capable of withstanding the turbulence of life with equanimity. In a society that often equates busyness with productivity and noise with progress, embracing silence can be a radical act of self-care and empowerment. It challenges the status quo and reaffirms our commitment to living deliberately and mindfully. By integrating regular periods of silence into our daily routines, we can cultivate a deeper sense of presence and purpose. Whether through meditation, quiet walks in nature, or simply sitting in stillness, these practices allow us to connect with our inner wisdom and navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and composure. Silence, therefore, is not an absence but a presence, a powerful force that nurtures our growth and guides us towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. Listening as an act of wisdom. Listening is an integral part of the art of silence. The Stoics emphasize the importance of listening more than speaking. When we listen, we open ourselves to learning and understanding different perspectives. It is through attentive listening that we can gain insights, foster empathy, and build meaningful connections with others. The Stoic practice of listening involves being fully present, suspending judgment, and genuinely valuing the words of others. Listening, in the Stoic sense, is an active and intentional practice. It requires us to set aside our preconceptions and biases, creating space for genuine understanding. This form of listening goes beyond merely hearing words. It involves tuning into the emotions and intentions behind the words, offering a deeper connection with the speaker. In today's fast-paced world, where conversations are often rushed and fragmented, cultivating the art of listening can significantly enhance our relationships. By giving our full attention to others, we demonstrate respect and appreciation, fostering an environment of trust and mutual understanding. This practice not only benefits our interpersonal relationships, but also enriches our personal growth. Through listening, we expose ourselves to diverse viewpoints and experiences, broadening our horizons and challenging our assumptions. The Stoics believe that wisdom could be found in every interaction if we approached it with an open mind and a receptive heart. Listening also plays a crucial role in conflict resolution. By understanding the underlying concerns and emotions of others, we can navigate disagreements with empathy and compassion, finding common ground and building stronger, more resilient relationships. The practice of listening aligns with the Stoic virtue of temperance, which calls for moderation and balance in our thoughts, emotions, and actions. In this context, listening becomes a disciplined exercise in patience and humility, reminding us that we do not have all the answers and that there is always something to learn from others. Ultimately, by embracing the Stoic art of listening, we cultivate wisdom, empathy, and deeper connections, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. Speaking with intention. While silence is golden, there are times when speaking becomes necessary. The key lies in speaking with intention and purpose. The Stoics taught that our words should be measured, thoughtful, and beneficial. Before speaking, we should consider whether our words contribute to the greater good, promote understanding, or offer constructive feedback. Speaking with intention means avoiding unnecessary chatter and choosing our words carefully to create positive impact. Speaking with intention is about aligning our speech with our values and principles. It requires mindfulness and deliberation, ensuring that our words reflect our true intentions and contribute positively to the conversation. This practice fosters clarity and integrity in our communication, enhancing our ability to convey our thoughts and emotions effectively. The Stoics believe that our speech should be guided by the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom ensures that our words are informed and thoughtful. Courage empowers us to speak truthfully and authentically. Justice ensures that our speech is fair and respectful. And temperance encourages us to exercise restraint and avoid impulsive or harmful remarks. By adhering to these principles, we can cultivate a communication style that is both impactful and compassionate. In professional settings, speaking with intention can enhance our credibility and effectiveness as leaders and collaborators. Clear and purposeful communication fosters a positive work environment, promotes teamwork, and drives collective success. In personal relationships, intentional speech helps us express our needs and feelings authentically, fostering deeper connections and mutual understanding. The practice of speaking with intention also involves knowing when to remain silent. There are moments when silence speaks louder than words, allowing us to listen, reflect, and respond thoughtfully. By balancing our speech with periods of silence, we can navigate conversations with greater wisdom and sensitivity. Ultimately, the Stoic art of speaking with intention is about using our words as tools for connection, growth, and positive change. It challenges us to be mindful of the impact of our speech, encouraging us to communicate with clarity, compassion, and purpose. In doing so, we honor the Stoic principles and create a more harmonious and meaningful dialogue with the world around us. The dangers of idle talk and gossip are detrimental to our character. Stoic philosophy warns against engaging in frivolous conversations that serve no meaningful purpose. Such talk not only wastes time, but can also lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and erosion of trust. By practicing silence and refraining from idle talk, we preserve our integrity and focus on what truly matters. Idle talk often stems from a desire for social validation or the need to fill uncomfortable silences. However, these conversations rarely contribute to our personal growth or the well-being of others. Instead, they can perpetuate negativity, spread misinformation, and damage reputations. The Stoics believe that our speech should be purposeful and aligned with our values, steering clear of idle chatter that distracts us from our goals and principles. In a world where social media and instant communication have amplified the reach and frequency of idle talk, the Stoic approach to mindful speech is more relevant than ever. By choosing our words carefully and avoiding gossip, we can cultivate a reputation for integrity and reliability. This practice not only enhances our personal character but also builds trust and respect in our relationships. The Stoics also recognize that idle talk could lead to unnecessary emotional turmoil. Engaging in frivolous conversations often means getting entangled in the trivial concerns and dramas of others, which can drain our emotional energy and distract us from our priorities. By practicing silence and focusing on meaningful dialogue, we can protect our mental and emotional well-being, fostering a sense of inner peace and stability. Moreover, avoiding idle talk allows us to create space for more meaningful and enriching conversations. When we refrain from gossip and trivial chatter, we can engage in discussions that inspire, educate, and uplift. These conversations contribute to our personal growth and strengthen our connections with others, creating a more positive and supportive social environment. In essence, the Stoic practice of avoiding idle talk is about valuing quality over quantity in our interactions. It encourages us to use our speech wisely, focusing on conversations that align with our values and contribute to our overall well-being. By doing so, we uphold the Stoic principles and cultivate a more intentional and fulfilling approach to communication. Silence as a response. Silence can be a powerful response in certain situations. When faced with criticism, anger, or negativity, choosing silence over reactive speech can demonstrate self-control and wisdom. The Stoics believe that not every situation requires a verbal response. By remaining silent, we can avoid unnecessary confrontations, maintain our composure, and allow time for thoughtful consideration before responding. Silence in this context is not a sign of weakness or acquiescence, but a deliberate choice to prioritize our inner peace and integrity. It allows us to step back from the immediate emotional intensity of a situation, giving us the space to reflect and respond in a manner that aligns with our values. The Stoics taught that our primary concern should be our own actions and reactions, not the behavior of others. By practicing silence in the face of provocation, we can maintain control over our responses and avoid being drawn into unproductive conflicts. This approach fosters resilience and emotional stability, allowing us to navigate challenging situations with grace and composure. In professional settings, silence can be a strategic tool for managing conflicts and difficult conversations. By choosing not to react impulsively, we can diffuse tension and create an environment where constructive dialogue can occur. This practice enhances our ability to lead and collaborate effectively, promoting a culture of respect and understanding. In personal relationships, silence can serve as a form of emotional self-care. When we encounter criticism or negativity from others, choosing silence allows us to process our emotions without escalating the situation. It gives us the opportunity to reflect on the underlying issues and respond thoughtfully, fostering healthier and more constructive interactions. The practice of silence as a response aligns with the Stoic virtue of temperance, which calls for moderation and self-control in all aspects of life. By embracing silence, we cultivate a disciplined mind that is capable of withstanding the pressures and provocations of the external world. Ultimately, the Stoic art of silence as a response is about prioritizing our inner peace and integrity. It encourages us to choose our battles wisely, focusing on what truly matters and letting go of the need to react to every slight or provocation. In doing so, we embody the Stoic principles and create a more harmonious and balanced approach to life. Cultivating inner peace. Silence is a pathway to inner peace. In moments of silence, we can detach from the chaos of the external world and find solace within. This practice of silent reflection helps us manage stress, anxiety, and emotional turmoil. The Stoics encouraged regular periods of solitude and silence to reconnect with our inner selves, gain perspective, and cultivate a sense of calm and tranquility. In today's fast-paced and demanding world, finding moments of silence can be challenging. However, the benefits of cultivating inner peace through silence are profound. By intentionally creating spaces of quiet, we can recharge our mental and emotional batteries, fostering resilience and well-being. The Stoics believed that inner peace was not dependent on external circumstances but on our internal state of mind. By practicing silence, we can develop a more centered and grounded perspective, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and composure. This practice involves setting aside regular time for silent reflection, whether through meditation, mindfulness, or simply sitting in stillness. In these moments of silence, we can connect with our inner wisdom and gain clarity on our thoughts, emotions, and actions. This reflective practice enhances our self-awareness and helps us make more conscious choices in alignment with our values and long-term goals. Moreover, cultivating inner peace through silence fosters a sense of detachment from the noise and distractions of the external world. It allows us to step back from the constant stream of information and stimuli, creating a sanctuary for our minds and hearts. This detachment is not about disengaging from life, but about finding a balance between external engagement and internal reflection. The practice of silence also aligns with the Stoic virtue of serenity, which emphasizes maintaining a calm and composed demeanor in the face of adversity. By embracing silence, we can develop a more resilient and tranquil mind, capable of withstanding the ups and downs of life with equanimity. Ultimately, cultivating inner peace through silence is about creating a harmonious relationship with ourselves. It encourages us to prioritize our mental and emotional well-being, fostering a sense of balance and stability in our lives. By integrating regular periods of silence into our routines, we can cultivate a deeper sense of presence and purpose, enriching our personal and professional lives. In doing so, we honor the Stoic principles and create a more intentional and fulfilling approach to life. Enhancing decision-making. Effective decision-making requires a clear and focused mind. Silence aids in this process by providing the mental space needed to evaluate options, consider consequences, and make informed choices. The Stoic practice of silence helps us detach from impulsive reactions and biases, allowing us to approach decisions with rationality and wisdom. In a world where decisions are often made under pressure and with limited information, the ability to step back and reflect in silence is invaluable. By creating moments of quiet, we can gain a broader perspective on the issues at hand, considering various angles and potential outcomes. This reflective practice enhances our ability to make thoughtful and deliberate choices. The Stoics believe that our decisions should be guided by reason and virtue, rather than by emotions or external pressures. Silence provides the necessary pause to connect with our inner wisdom and align our decisions with our values and principles. This approach fosters a more intentional and principled approach to decision-making, promoting long-term success and fulfillment. In professional settings, the ability to make clear and informed decisions is crucial for effective leadership and collaboration. By incorporating periods of silence into our decision-making process, we can enhance our ability to evaluate options, weigh risks, and make choices that align with our organizational goals and values. This practice fosters a culture of thoughtful and strategic decision-making, driving collective success. In personal life, making decisions with clarity and confidence is essential for our well-being and growth. Silence allows us to tune into our inner voice, gaining insights into our true desires and aspirations. This reflective practice helps us navigate life's choices with greater ease and confidence, fostering a sense of empowerment and self-assurance. The practice of enhancing decision-making through silence aligns with the Stoic virtues of wisdom and prudence. By cultivating a disciplined mind that is capable of thoughtful reflection, we can navigate life's complexities with greater clarity and purpose. This approach encourages us to prioritize quality over quantity in our decisions, focusing on choices that align with our values and contribute to our overall well-being. Ultimately, the Stoic art of enhancing decision-making through silence is about creating a more intentional and fulfilling approach to life. By integrating periods of quiet reflection into our routines, we can cultivate a deeper sense of presence and purpose, enriching our personal and professional lives. In doing so, we honor the Stoic principles and create a more harmonious and balanced approach to decision-making. Silence in relationships. Silence plays a crucial role in nurturing healthy relationships. It allows us to listen actively, understand our loved ones deeply, and respond thoughtfully. By practicing silence, we create an environment of respect and empathy, fostering stronger and more meaningful connections. The Stoics believed that true communication often transcends words, and that silence can convey understanding, support, and love. In relationships, the ability to listen attentively is essential for building trust and intimacy. Silence provides the space for our loved ones to express themselves fully, without interruption or judgment. This practice enhances our ability to understand their needs, emotions, and perspectives, fostering a deeper sense of connection and empathy. By taking a moment of quiet reflection before responding, we can ensure that our words are supportive and constructive, contributing to the overall health and harmony of the relationship. This approach aligns with the Stoic virtue of temperance, which calls for moderation and balance in our interactions. In professional relationships, the ability to listen and respond thoughtfully is crucial for effective collaboration and teamwork. Silence provides the space for others to share their ideas and insights, fostering a culture of respect and mutual understanding. This practice enhances our ability to work together towards common goals, promoting a positive and productive work environment. In personal relationships, silence can serve as a powerful tool for resolving conflicts and misunderstandings. By choosing to remain silent in moments of tension or disagreement, we can create a space for reflection and understanding. This practice allows us to approach conflicts with empathy and compassion, finding common ground and fostering healthier and more resilient relationships. The practice of silence in relationships also aligns with the Stoic virtue of wisdom, which emphasizes thoughtful and deliberate action. By integrating periods of silence into our interactions, we can enhance our ability to communicate effectively and build stronger, more meaningful connections. This approach encourages us to prioritize quality over quantity in our conversations, focusing on interactions that deepen our understanding and support our relationships. Ultimately, the Stoic art of silence in relationships is about creating a more intentional and fulfilling approach to communication. By embracing silence, we can cultivate deeper connections, foster empathy and understanding, and navigate the complexities of relationships with greater wisdom and compassion. In doing so, we honor the Stoic principles and create a more harmonious and balanced approach to our interactions. The balance of silence and speech. The art of silence is not about complete abstention from speech, but finding the right balance. It involves knowing when to speak up and when to remain silent. The Stoics advocated for a harmonious balance where silence and speech complement each other, leading to a more measured and intentional way of living. This balance allows us to express ourselves authentically while also embracing the wisdom that silence offers. In a world where words are often used carelessly, the ability to balance silence and speech is a powerful skill. By choosing our words carefully and intentionally, we can create a more meaningful and impactful dialogue. This practice fosters clarity and integrity in our communication, enhancing our ability to convey our thoughts and emotions effectively. The Stoics believe that our speech should be guided by the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom ensures that our words are informed and thoughtful. Courage empowers us to speak truthfully and authentically. Justice ensures that our speech is fair and respectful. And temperance encourages us to exercise restraint and avoid impulsive or harmful remarks. By adhering to these principles, we can cultivate a communication style that is both impactful and compassionate. In professional settings, balancing silence and speech can enhance our credibility and effectiveness as leaders and collaborators. Clear and purposeful communication fosters a positive work environment, promotes teamwork, and drives collective success. By integrating periods of silence into our routines, we can enhance our ability to evaluate options, weigh risks, and make choices that align with our organizational goals and values. In personal relationships, balancing silence and speech helps us express our needs and feelings authentically, fostering deeper connections and mutual understanding. By choosing our words carefully and avoiding unnecessary chatter, we can create a more meaningful and supportive dialogue. This practice enhances our ability to build trust and intimacy, fostering healthier and more resilient relationships. The practice of balancing silence and speech also aligns with the Stoic virtue of temperance, which calls for moderation and balance in all aspects of life. By cultivating a disciplined mind that is capable of thoughtful reflection and deliberate action, we can navigate life's complexities with greater clarity and purpose. This approach encourages us to prioritize quality over quantity in our interactions, focusing on conversations that align with our values and contribute to our overall well-being. Ultimately, the Stoic art of balancing silence and speech is about creating a more intentional and fulfilling approach to communication. By integrating periods of quiet reflection and thoughtful speech into our routines, we can cultivate a deeper sense of presence and purpose, enriching our personal and professional lives. In doing so, we honor the Stoic principles and create a more harmonious and balanced approach to life. The art of silence, as taught by Stoic philosophy, is a timeless and invaluable skill. In a world that often values noise over substance, practicing silence can lead to profound personal and interpersonal transformation. By embracing silence, we cultivate wisdom, inner peace, and deeper connections with others. Let us remember that silence is not a void to be filled, but a space to be cherished, respected, and utilized for our growth and the betterment of those around us. As we navigate through our journey, may the wisdom of Stoic silence guide us to speak with intention, listen with empathy, and find strength in the quiet moments. By integrating the principles of silence into our daily lives, we can create a more intentional and fulfilling approach to communication, fostering deeper connections and promoting personal growth. The Stoics believed that true wisdom lies in the balance of silence and speech, in the ability to choose our words carefully and intentionally, and in the capacity to listen deeply and empathetically. By cultivating this balance, we can enhance our ability to communicate effectively and build stronger, more meaningful relationships. In professional settings, the ability to balance silence and speech can enhance our credibility and effectiveness as leaders and collaborators. Clear and purposeful communication fosters a positive work environment, promotes teamwork, and drives collective success. By integrating periods of silence into our routines, we can enhance our ability to evaluate options, weigh risks, and make choices that align with our organizational goals and values. In personal relationships, balancing silence and speech helps us express our needs and feelings authentically, fostering deeper connections and mutual understanding. By choosing our words carefully and avoiding unnecessary chatter, we can create a more meaningful and supportive dialogue. This practice enhances our ability to build trust and intimacy, fostering healthier and more resilient relationships. Ultimately, the Stoic art of silence is about creating a more intentional and fulfilling approach to communication. By integrating periods of quiet reflection and thoughtful speech into our routines, we can cultivate a deeper sense of presence and purpose, enriching our personal and professional lives. In doing so, we honor the Stoic principles and create a more harmonious and balanced approach to life. As we embrace the timeless wisdom of silence, let us remember that our words have the power to uplift and inspire, and our silence has the power to heal and transform. By finding the right balance between silence and speech, we can create a more meaningful and impactful dialogue with the world around us, fostering deeper connections and promoting personal growth. Subscribe, ring the notification bell, and share your journey in the comments. Your interaction fuels this community, guiding us toward wisdom and understanding. Here's to mastering the art of Stoic resilience together. See you in the next video.